Hey guys, it's Ryan with Nexbooks, and so we've been a vendor for IEM, for South Sutter, Sky Mountain, Ocean Grove for a couple years now, and we've loved it. ESs are super cool, super helpful, the families are awesome, the students are super eager to learn, and they've really embraced our kind of mission, what we're doing. So we're really excited about it. They've told their friends about it, and it's pretty exciting to see it grow in that community. We're based out of Santa Cruz County, that's why there's a lot of footage like this. Our attitude is like, well, if I'm gonna do a presentation, I could do it against a boring wall, right, with maybe a house plant, or I could do it out here. It's probably a little more fun for you to see out here. So that explains some of the nature scenes you see where we're in Santa Cruz County. And what we do is we build online video-based courses, right? And these courses are self-directed, so the student can work at their own pace, super fast, slow down, whatever they need to do, sections. There's no pre-arranged meeting times, which we think is really important. It's asynchronous, so again, it's self-directed. It's also mastery-based, so the quizzes, the student can take as many times as they like until they get the grade they're looking for. They can wait until they get 100% before they move on, which again is one of the total benefits of being self-directed and self-paced. And all of the grading is built in, which is nice, so the parents or the ES can just log in on the back end and watch the student's progress. Right? They can say, this is the section they're on, these are the grades they've gotten. And this work is printable, so the ESs can send it to the state, right? Obviously we have to send proof of progress, proof of work to the state, so the assessments are printable. So that's kind of a nice feature for the ESs to be able to deal with that. And then once the kid finishes the class, they actually print out what's called a certificate of completion. And so that's nice. It's kind of a little document that says they finished this class. It has a recommended grade and number of credits. The reason it's a recommended grade is, again, we're not a school, we're a curriculum provider, but these are the grades they got. You can add layers of other assessments on top or edit the grade as you want. That's just what they got in those kind of pre-graded assessments in our program. And as for the topics we cover, on one hand, we do math. So we have middle school math, that's Math 6, Math 7, Math 8. We also have pre-algebra, Algebra 1, and integrated math. And that's been super popular. I think it's because it's video-based and the lessons are really short and clear. It's one topic, one quiz, right? So it might be adding fractions, then you take your quiz, or maybe factoring a polynomial, and now we take our quiz. So they're really clear. One ES even told us that we should label it ESL because it was really clear for one of our ESL students. That is not our focus, but we're flattered that they did well in the class. And we've heard that from a lot of kids. Kids that have struggled in math are actually succeeding in our math program, so we're thrilled about that. And I'm actually the founder, and I was a math teacher for years, so that probably helps explain that. But the other half of kind of the courses that we offer is really our mission. And we offer these kind of life skills based electives. And our mission was, a lot of kids feel like school has become less relevant. Like, when am I going to use this as a common expression? So we build electives that are basically hyper specific to real life. We aim to impact these kids' lives like today. The minute they finish this course, they should see tangible differences in their life. And so that's the idea, the mission behind our life skills electives. And so they include classes like How to Adult, and that's a course that includes everything from money, career in college, taxes, insurance, bills, buying a home, even voting and citizenship. Really kind of all the key aspects of being an adult. And really, this class is kind of a head start on adulthood. I wish I had this class as a kid. You probably understand, had to navigate a lot of these things on my own or try to figure it out. No clue why I didn't learn that in school. They seem pretty important. So that is a classic life skills one, How to Adult. Another one is Your First Car, and this is a really cool class. It's not an auto shop class. It's not like becoming a mechanic, but it's really the basics of your first car, right? What do the dashboard gauges mean? How to pop the hood, types of gas I should be buying and why. Maybe how to check the oil, kind of a rough understanding of the electrical and fuel system, right? And kind of tire care and changing tires. And also, we really include what's cool, it's like common problems like breakdowns. How do I deal with the breakdown? Or what if I'm in a car accident? What documents do I need? Or what if I'm being pulled over by the police? These are all things that you kind of hopefully learn from someone, again, but we're trying to formalize this and teach it in a class with assessments, and you can actually get credit for learning it. So Your First Car is a really cool one. Investing 101 is one of my favorite courses to make, and this is interesting. A lot of kids think that this is an adult thing. It is not. So we teach the basics of kind of what is investing in general, stocks, bonds, different investment vehicles like mutual funds and ETFs. And we even kind of get into other alternative investments like futures contracts, crypto. and even real estate. So Investing 101 is a lot of our courses. We hear that the parents are watching over the shoulder of their kid, and they're kind of learning with them. So this one is like that. It's a great one. And my favorite one to make early on was this one called Start Your Own Small Business. And same thing, I think a lot of kids think that starting your own business is just an adult phenomenon. Absolutely not. Getting into entrepreneurship as a kid is awesome because you learn how to run a business, and then more importantly, as you get older, you're not intimidated by the process. You might run a business as an adult. And so it's really the nuts and bolts of how to start a small business like right now. And it kind of offers, inspiration, encouragement to do it. I think it's intimidating for some kids, not after this class. So you can learn how to open a bank account and the difference between a sole proprietorship and a corporation, and how to market your little business, and how to make sure your idea makes sense. It's a super cool class, and we hope the kids finish the class and immediately start a little tiny business in their hometown. Intro to Cooking is one of our kind of celebrity teacher courses. We have Chef Dylan France is a decorated chef. He's won contests on different TV shows. He's the head chef for a business that cooks for large businesses in Silicon Valley. These big tech companies, they offer kind of, catering services to their employees. Well, he runs this entire business. So he's amazing. And he doesn't teach kids to memorize a bunch of recipes. He teaches the fundamentals and basics so that you can actually just play, like painting or playing an instrument, and create different dishes. Once you understand the principles, there's infinity recipes that you can build on your own or follow ones, and you'll totally understand why they were written. Fix Your House is another awesome elective. Not everyone wants to be a contractor tomorrow, but Fix Your House teaches you a lot of the basics that people should really know just living in a home, how to repair it and fix it and keep it up, right? And so it kind of includes a lot of the practical stuff like the systems of the home, exterior, plumbing, the electrical, HVAC systems, general problems, how to repair them. It's really fun. Kids learn how to kind of like tinker with the toilet, repair that, right? They'll learn how the electrical panel works, maybe how to turn the water off to your house. These are things that I had to learn as an adult the hard way through YouTube, and now we've made it into a course for kids. So Fix Your Home is a great one. Build Your Own Computer is another really fun elective for a certain kind of kid. A lot of kids, they're not content just buying a computer. They want to get their hands dirty and build it. Maybe especially if they're gamers or they're video editors, they really need to kind of tailor their computer to their needs. So we teach them every step of the way, buying the empty cage and then building it out and all the different parts. We also kind of advise on pricing and what you need for what different things. So Build Your Own Computer is really fun. That used to be reserved for you had to know someone that could help you build your own computer. Well, that's why we built this course. Now the kids do know someone, it's us, so they can do that. Tools 101's awesome. It's a short course. It's designed to be kind of a quarter or 2.5 credits. And that's every tool that a handy person would have in their house and what they do. And I always think about my childhood. I didn't have parents that were handy, and so I remember I didn't know the difference between a flathead and a Phillips screwdriver. And how would I? Right? Because I didn't have a family that taught me that. So this is what this course is designed to do. All of the basic tools that you'll see in a home and what they do, and it's really fun, kind of light construction type course. Tide Pools is one of my favorite courses, and a lot of the footage is here. Beautiful footage from around Monterey Bay of the tide pools, all the different species that live there. You have all the different animal organisms as well as the plant species, how they interact. A lot of the standards in this course actually overlap with life science for 7th graders and biology, but really it's like watching the Nature Channel, except it is now a course. So I can't imagine anyone living anywhere near the Monterey Bay and not taking this course. Kids will love it. It's beautiful footage, and it's really fun and exciting to learn about these weird organisms and all the different traits and characteristics they have. An Intro to Photography, Surf and Skate is made by another celebrity. Here in Santa Cruz County, we have a celebrity surf photographer named Dave Nelly. He's shot every famous surfer you've ever heard of in the world. He's shot at every location around the world. Pipeline, Mavericks, Chopu, all these crazy places. He's been there, and he's had, I don't know, almost 100 magazine covers. So he's very cool to listen to. And he built a course for us. It's teaching the intro to kind of photography, how the actual camera works and different lenses and all these things, but also how to sell your photos and how to monetize it as a career. So it's a really fun, interesting course, especially if you're a surfer, but even if you're not, just listening to Nelly speak is super engaging. And importantly, this is not our list of electives. This is just the beginning. We will continue to make these nonstop, these life skills electives. Obviously, there's countless topics that students need to understand as they get into adulthood, and we will not stop making them. That's our goal. And as far as the pricing, that's important. With a subscription, as new courses come out, that's included in your subscription. And it's $129 a year, and you can take unlimited classes. And this is not just to offer value to kids, it's also to encourage dabbling, right? We like the idea that with a subscription, you can take any course you want. And maybe you get partway into one and you say, I thought I was interested in this building computer, but I guess I really don't like that as much as I thought. We encourage that. We want you to find your path. We think middle and high school is the time to dabble, to really experiment with a bunch of different topics, and you'll fall in love with one. If you fall in love with tide pools, you might want to be a biology major in college, or you might want to be a marine biologist. Or if you fall in love with, photography, that could be your angle. Or investing. What if you take your investing and now I love this, I want to be an investor. So we want kids to try all the different electives and see what really excites them. That's part of our mission, is to help kids find their way. So that's the gist. That's basically what we're all about. I've taught in brick and mortar schools for years, and I've identified different problems, and we're trying to solve them with Nexbooks, and we think we have, and it's really, again, fun to see them grow. The feedback from the kids has been exciting. We have a little questionnaire at the end of each course, and the kids have said, I've loved it, or it was really fun and practical, so thank you. We love the families over there, and if you have any questions, please contact us. And also, just reach out to your ES if you'd like to subscribe and take some of our life skills electives or our math, which again is popular. Thanks, you guys.